RFID is radio frequency identification, and it's a new form of identification for human beings. RFID is fast approaching, and some companies are already using this for their employees. It is an electromagnetic device consisting of tags which are used to identify and track objects or people. The device stores data on the person or object using skin tags. A history is then constructed with the use of the data. Types of human RFID chips: RFID capsules, RFID biometric skin tags. The skin tags specifically identifies a person by their data record: name, birth date, education, medical history, etc. Here are some positive uses given by the industry for RFID chips. Tracks individuals and employees, tracks patients in and out of the hospital, monitors vital signs, monitors newborns and children's locations, a source of electronic cash, and identification. Possible clandestine uses of RFID chips: mind control, control body functions, manipulation of body to create health issues, secretly inject person with RFID without their consent, monitoring citizens without a legitimate reason. Now, I'm not saying all these things can occur, but it is possible. Let's revisit mind control. Take this subject for instance. He got the chip. He's been injected with an RFID chip. It's in his right hand, as you can see. The subject is under mind control, and he's willing to do anything the programmer of the RFID chip instructs him to do. He's totally unaware of what is happening. There's a possibility you can be controlled by someone within the beast system and not even be aware of it. Your individuality would no longer be possible with someone else controlling you. Just keep in mind, you never know what could be done with the RFID chip. There's so many possibilities. Acceptable methods of administration of the RFID chip: injection or insertion of the RFID capsule into the skin, firmly secure biometric adhesive skin tag on the skin. Safety concerns about the RFID chip. Chip data may be accessible to anyone. can be intercepted in transit between chipped-in hosts and the system accessing the chip. May be accessed by unauthorized entities or hackers. A scanner may be used to read the data and the chipped-in person as one is passing by another individual. Churches' stance on beast systems, cashless payment devices. Some churches have already accepted the beast system biometric finger recognition scanners to collect tithes from its members. They probably made this decision to avoid losing tech-savvy congregational members. It came down to preserving the bottom line. Some members that disagreed with the decision most likely left the church. This is an example of what a beast system surveillance station may look like. This is a beast system surveillance substation. These are the possibilities for this surveillance beast system station. It may record all activities using cameras and monitors. It may track numerous people, or it may track people of a specific interest. The surveillance may be constant, non-stop. You must be aware that you may be tracked at all times. So this is something that you will have to become used to if it becomes fully operational. I discussed with you that you may be under constant surveillance by a beast substation previously, but the beast system will also monitor you in cyberspace, which is probably already occurring in some areas. Health concerns about the RFID chip. Logic dictates that long-term exposure to anything can cause some sort of problem to develop. If there is long-term exposure to the RFID chip, there is a chance one could develop an abnormality or some type of imbalance in some part of their body. I'm merely saying that there is a possibility your body could reject the chip. Safety concerns about the RFID chip. Chip data may be accessible to anyone. It can be intercepted in transit between the chipped-in host and the system accessing the chip. It may be accessed by unauthorized entities or hackers, or someone in passing may read your chip with a scanner. What protection does an RFID chip offer to a human host? There are no RFID data shields for people with chips. Most people may not be able to afford RFID data breach detectors. These detectors would inform you if your chip has been compromised. What would the B system do to assist victims of RFID hacks? It's just a rhetorical question, something to keep in mind. Who will receive the chip in the world population? People of the lowest social economic status is likely the primary target of the beast system. Their behavior and attitudes pose a threat to the elite and their quality of life. The middle class may be subjected to the chip. There are no assurances that the elite and politicians will be implanted with the chip. They may have the liberty of opting out of receiving the chip. Logic dictates that they wouldn't have any potential cancerous devices implanted in their bodies. Your quality of life with the chip. You will have less privacy than you did before. Your location may be monitored at all times. More restrictions may be imposed on you. You may feel overwhelmed by all the surveillance. There's a high probability you will be hacked given no effective protections are in place. That's just something to think about. I hope that you enjoyed the video and that it was very informative. Um, if you'd like to give my channel a try, you know what to do. Subscribe to InfoProbe channel and stay safe.